Hi, friends. Happy Monday. I thought I would do a little Monday check in. It is, I want to say it's about 8:30 because I came into this room at 8 o'clock and started preparing for bed, getting into the PJs and all the things. Time goes by fast when I'm telling myself, hurry up and be ready to snuggle up in your bed by no later than 9 o'clock, or really, I like to say 8:30, but I knew that wasn't going to happen. That wasn't a realistic goal. Usually, I start taking my makeup off when I first get home in the evenings. But today, I was a little exhausted because work was crazy. When I tell you work was cray cray today was an insane day. From the moment I unlocked the doors until the moment I locked the doors, just unbelievable. But anyway, that's beside the point. So typically, I walk into my house, run to the restroom, and within, I'd say, 5 or 10 minutes, if I'm not planning on doing a video or if I know that we're not going anywhere, I come out of the makeup. The makeup goes very quick. And then the next thing that goes is going to be my clothes so I can get in my PJs and be comfortable. But today I was too exhausted to even do that. I literally got on my little chair and I sat there. I am stalking Facebook Marketplace trying to find, I need a dresser for my guest bedroom, which I have one, which you all have seen, but I need another one. And I'm going back and forth because I'm looking at prices, and my thought process is I don't want to spend a lot on it because I may end up having to sell it before I leave to go back home, depending on what I find. Because, of course, when we get back to Texas, I have a whole plan for that whole place that I have no idea what the place is going to be. But the guest bedroom will probably be in a total different look, I'm sure. So I'm thinking, do I want to spend a lot of money on something that goes in there? Or do I want to get something that is okay for right now? Which means the furniture could be a little bit mix match, which it probably will be. Ideally, I'd like to find the black dresser to go in there because the bed's black. And then I wouldn't have too many different pieces of wood. That's not working out in my favor. I have seen one on there lately. I messaged a lady and I'm still waiting to hear back. I'm also looking for a coffee table. And these are two things that I would like to get within the next few weeks. Why, one may ask? My friend Terry is coming to see me in April. She's coming to see me in April, and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I am so ready to entertain her. Let me entertain her. Let me make her smile. I want these things before she gets here. I definitely need the dresser, if not the coffee table, because the dresser, I've got to get my hubby's clothes off of the bed, and I would ideally like to get his clothes out of the drawer in the day bed. He's not as gentle as I am, and I just have this fear that he's going to break the bottom of those drawers because they're like a plastic. They're not meant for heavy wear and tear. Even if I get a dresser, maybe it will be something that I can use in my next home because maybe it'll be a 3 bedroom versus a 2 bedroom. I have no idea at this point. I'm thinking, is it going to really hurt me if it's three different types of wood in that room? Long story short, I am messaging with someone in Little River about a dresser or a chest or drawer, I should say. And ideally, I would like that one for all the drawer space, but it's a little high, so it's not going to be like nightstand level at the bed. But then I'm thinking I might get one of those little clip on lights that go by the bed so that if someone needs to turn on a light, all they have to do is click that light on. And then I could still put a lamp on the top of the dresser if they wanted a little bit more light. Like I'm really thinking into this, right? Because the price for this dresser is really good. And according to the owner of it, it has no flaws, that he just really needs to get rid of it. Now, I can't go see this until tomorrow. And then I've got to convince hubby to take me tomorrow. So anyhow, that's the thought. And then if I hear back on the black one's smaller, it's only 3 drawers, whereas the other one is 5. Some issues going there, right? Like 3 and 5. We're talking 2 extra drawers, right? The black one would, I know, look the best. It would be more of a nightstand height. But anyway, that's not really all that I wanted to talk to you all about. I get on these subjects and I don't want to say I'm feeling a little lonely tonight, but maybe I am because I think technically, if I was in San Antonio right now, I would be having this conversation with my friend Terry or my friend Molly, and they would be helping me decide what I want, what I need to do. So I thought I'd just ask you all. I don't know. I don't know if I'm actually asking you all because what am I asking you? I'm just sharing with you my thoughts and that I got to get that room together because I'm really excited and I want Terry to have the best experience ever. So I want the room to be beautiful. Now she watches all my YouTube videos, so she'll see the room as I do the extra little things to it before she gets here. But I still want to do them. I want her to walk in the room and be wowed. So anyway, that's enough about the dresser and about the guest bedroom and about Terry coming to see me. I feel like I'm on a caffeine high and I haven't had any caffeine. What's happening to me? Oh my. The things y'all get me into. These little bedroom chats can be quite dangerous. It's almost like, and I kid y'all not. Oh, that's okay. Let's talk real for a moment. It's almost like you all are my besties. And I can just see all of you all just sitting around the bed and we're all having this conversation tonight. I'm just sharing with you all the things that I want to do in the room, just getting all this feedback. I don't know. It's just something about when I bring y'all into this bedroom at night. It's a known fact that I can get pretty silly at night. My parents used to laugh at me all the time because in the evenings, I would just get wound up. Like I go through this phase where I'm like so tired, I can barely keep my eyes open. And then all of a sudden I get this burst of energy. And right now, talking to you all, I've managed to get that burst of energy. But when I walked into this room, I was thinking, there's no way I'm going to pick up the mic and chat with y'all. I'm too exhausted. And then all of a sudden it was like, I gotta share this with my besties. I gotta talk through this whole stalking Facebook thing and Chester drawers and redoing the bedroom. Like I need to share this with someone, and I don't have anybody to share it with because hubby's in there watching something really silly on TV, and I just could not even stomach that. It was one of those I don't even know what the name of the show is, but it is silly. Fun fact about him, he loves comedy. He loves comedy so much, and he can sit in there watching things like that. And I'm talking, I mean, gut wrenching laugh. And I'm just like sitting there going, okay, I don't find that funny, dear. But anyway, so I had to come in here and share this with you all. I had to talk through these darn things that I want. I got things to do before Terry get here, but I mean, my bestie can't come up in here and see my house half done. Okay, it won't be fully done when she get here. Oh yeah, let's talk about the rug that's on the floor for a few minutes. So the rug that's on the floor, you all have seen it. I'm not going to show it to you now because I'm not getting off this bed and moving the camera around and all that stuff. I had ordered one rug and I returned it because I felt like it kept creasing. I figured out the problem because this rug's doing the same thing. What it is that it is the washable rugs, and washable rugs on top of carpet don't work. So that's a bummer because this rug, I can't return it. It's been too long. I found another one already on Amazon that I am going to be getting hopefully within the next couple of weeks. And then I'm going to try to sell this one on Facebook Marketplace and see if I have any luck. There's nothing wrong with it. I just can't use it because if it's on carpet, it's like the carpet makes it clean. So I'm gonna go back to the jute rug, which is what I had in my apartment in San Antonio in my bedroom. I'm not gonna get the same one because I don't want the tassels on the end because I found that the one with the tassels on the end, those tassels really, really fall apart after a while. Like you guys clicked on this video, so now you got to hear me out, okay? So this rug has got to go. Got to get a new rug. Got to get a dresser for that room and would love to get a coffee table. I really want more or less like an antique coffee table, but I can't find anything that I wanted mid-century modern antiquish looking. Like I want this unique looking piece of furniture that I have it in my head, but I can't find it on paper. So anyway, that's another whole thing. But the dresser for sure, got to get that. That's my next purchase. But anyway, really, I grabbed this mic, turned on this video tonight is because have you ever had your makeup on at the end of the day? You get off work or come home from a day out with the girls or a night out with the hubby or whatever, a night out with the boyfriend, girlfriend, I don't know, whatever. And you go into the bathroom to take off your makeup and you look at your makeup and you're like, dang, girl. She fine. She fine. So I was getting ready to take my makeup off this evening because, like I said, I came in, I was too exhausted. I literally sat in my chair, started stalking Facebook. I was ready. I got up and ate dinner, and hubby threw down up in that kitchen tonight. By the way, y'all wanna know what that man cooked? This man made some pork chops, baked potato, and a side salad. Ooh, it was good. I got leftovers for lunch tomorrow. I had that for dinner and went right back to the chair. And I thought, oh my God. I was thinking it was much earlier because it was still light outside. Y'all know the time changed yesterday. I looked at the clock. I was like, 8 o'clock. What? Oh no, girl, got to go ahead and get this makeup off her face. Got to get in her PJs. Got to get comfortable because before you know it, it's gonna be 4:30, and I got to roll my butt up out of this bed. And see, now I'm talking to y'all. Y'all then just done got me all wound up. And now I'm gonna be even later going to bed. But I ain't gonna talk to y'all too much longer. I'm gonna talk just a little bit more because I wanted to share this because I went in there to take off my makeup and I looked in the mirror and I said, "Oh, this makeup is hitting. I am looking just as good this evening as I did this morning." And that's when you know that you got some good makeup on your face, okay? I don't put a lot of makeup on. I just put just enough, but I love the fact that it matches, it looks good, and it looks like it did when I put it on this morning. So good even that I'm like, I need something to do. I need somewhere to go if I'm looking this good. There has been times where that has happened to me, and I've never really shared that with anybody. At least I don't think I have. I may have. I don't know. I may have told a friend or something. But I've gone out sometimes, like even like me and hubby go out dancing or something. And I'll come home and it's midnight or whatever, and I'm in there getting ready to take my makeup off, and I look in the mirror and I'm like, "Dang, she fine." Looking too good to take off the makeup. But it's just nice to know that in the evening, my makeup can look just as good as it does in the morning. Now, some of you might look at me and say, "Girl, you ain't all of that." And please don't think I'm over here trying to brag on myself. I'm really just trying to have a good time. I'm sharing with you all what I would be sharing with probably a friend of mine, like Terry or Molly, if we were in the same city. And Molly, because Molly was and I were living together towards the end there, I would probably be in there having straight on conversation with Molly about how good my makeup looked at the end of the day. Really, what I clicked on the record button was to just share that with y'all. And then we got to talk about furniture and all kinds of things and whatnots. And now I've been talking for 20 minutes about absolutely nothing. You gotta love a girl that will pick up her phone at 8:30 at night and talk about absolutely nothing. Now, I don't know if any of y'all were interested in anything I had to say tonight. Comment below and tell me yay or nay. Go ahead and comment the microphone emoji. I think there's a couple of them on there that I've seen. Comment the microphone emoji if you made it this far and you now two microphones if you were actually interested in what I had to say. You ain't gonna hurt my feelings. You're not gonna hurt my feelings because I know that this was a really low key, no point at all vlog. But I just needed to talk. And this is what I do on those evenings when I don't have anyone to talk to. I've got my little wristbands on. Do any of you all use these, by the way? They are wonderful. When I tell you they're wonderful, these things really do work. I remember when I first saw all the YouTubers using these, and I thought, that's pointless. Because, some of the things they be sharing are pointless. And then I just kept seeing them and I kept saying, well, gosh, they're so cheap. I might as well get a set. So they went on my Christmas wish list, and my daughter-in-law got them for me. And I put them on every night when I take off my makeup because it literally does stop the water from running down your arms so the rest of your clothes don't get wet. They do work. So if you haven't tried these, go on Amazon, get yourself a set. It comes with the little headband, but I don't usually put the headband on. I am deliriously tired. And I know that 4:30 is going to come so early in the morning. And I need to get on that treadmill at 4:30. Well, I'll get on the treadmill at about quarter till 5 because I have to get up and get into my my gear. But when that alarm clock go off, I'm probably gonna yell at y'all and say, "Why? Why? Why would y'all keep me up knowing that I need my sleep?" Because this time change totally screwed up a few people. You know it. It's got us all out of whack. And it's so funny because it's an hour. And I've always wondered how is just an hour can make such a difference in anything that you do for the next week, whether when we spring forward or if we fall back. Either way, like that hour really sets you off, like it gets you all messed up. And like I said, I was sitting there in the chair thinking it was like 6 o'clock. It was seven. And then I thought, whoa, 7 o'clock. And then the next thing I knew, it was 8 o'clock because it wasn't getting dark outside. So in my head, I'm thinking, oh, it can't be, but so late. My body, my eyes, everything got to get used to the time change, got to get used to having this little extra daylight, which, by the way, I absolutely love having the extra daylight. We're going to shut up now. Yeah, don't forget to comment the microphone emoji if you did make it this far. So if you're interested in anything I had to say, give me 2 microphones. Okay. Comment one mic if you made it this far, and if 2 microphones if you were remotely interested in anything I had to say, any of this rambling that I did. We're going to bid you all a good night. If you have made it this far and you haven't hit that subscribe button, now I know you probably think it, and I'm not. The woman is crazy. I promise I'm not crazy. What I am is a 59-year-old woman whose husband moved her halfway around the world and left behind my family and my friends. Some evenings I'm just in need of a good old friend. So I make you all my good old friend. That's what kind of person I am. I'm not crazy. I promise. I'm totally sane. But if you have made it this far, I'm going to ask you to please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you are a returning subscriber, you already know the love that I feel for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Good night.